Mech Warrior, find the Resistance as soon as possible. We need their help against the word of Blake, and to take out those orbital guns.
Multiple readings, tanks and infantry. Sir, they're targeting civilians!
Mech Warrior, teach them that we don't appreciate that.
Okay, the Mission 3 in Mech Assault, Friends Indeed. This is probably the first mission that will give a challenge. So,
we're picking up a lot of activity in the
unskilled
suburbs across the
players or
river.
anyone who's,
Check it out.
anyone who has troubles. But, it
Enemy
can
mech.
be
Looks like
easily
a light
done.
scout in Uller.
Shooting at houses. Captain,
Okay,
take him down. Show him what we think about terrorizing
This,
civilians.
will be the first mech of the mission. And,
Blake,
for this
coward,
mech,
he's running
he just
for it.
jumps,
Get him.
he
Calm
just
down,
uses
greedy
his
boy.
jump jets a lot
Be
and
careful,
runs.
Captain.
And then eventually he'll try and lead you out, and all you have to do is chase him. I suggest just using your PPC while trying to avoid his shots. He goes in a straight path, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. The good thing about this mission is there's lots of water, and so if your guns are starting to overheat, you can just stand in it, and it will make the heat go down quicker. There's also a few boats, sometimes in the harbor, and in the water on this mission, so watch for them. But after you kill that guy, or where he leads you to is this little sort of like dock harbor construction area, and what happens if he makes it there and he's still alive is these two guys will come and help him, but if not, you can like catch them sitting there and easily get the first jump on them. 2 shots from the PPC is all it takes. Okay. But after you kill those, you should go in these little hanger things. They have pickups. 1 for each weapon, and there's 2 health. And you should collect them. And that's that. But okay. After that, you're gonna want to continue to the northwest, and you will come across a bridge. And what you want to do is you want to make sure you take out that boat, but
What kind of city has no
activate your
people
null
in it?
sig if you're using the
Multiple
Puma.
contacts,
And
including another Blake mech. They were
in the
waiting
city,
for
there'll
us.
be a whole bunch of tanks and mechs will spawn.
Not civilians.
I suggest trying to get the first hit on the Owens. Yeah. The Owens is pretty mobile, and in fact they are one of the harder guys to hit in this. Keep landing PPCs on him, and if you find trouble, switch to your machine gun. If you're using the Cougar, I suggest switching up your weapons from pulse laser, for example. But it's pretty easy to mop up the tanks with your machine guns. You can use your missiles, but to be honest, I find crossbow missiles pretty much useless, especially when you only have 2. And their upgrade doesn't really do much, even if you are shooting more than 2 at a time. But there's also a power armor in the city, and what you're gonna want to do is not go directly into the city. You're gonna want to stay back and pick it off at a distance, because you don't want to activate the cutscene. Yeah, he's pretty easy to hit. Then you're gonna want to finish off all the tanks before you even go farther. There's a part where a cutscene will activate and a whole bunch of things will spawn. But there's trucks around the cities that are carrying power-ups. There's 2 yellow ones and then 2 missiles. Yeah.
Sir,
I'm gonna have to figure out what the yellow ones are called.
We have risen against the word of Blake and have made our last stand at the regional palace. They have taken and killed or enslaved all who resist. It is too late for us. Save yourself and flee this place.
after that cutscene, 2 mechs will appear, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to try and fight these one at a time, because even experienced players can get have troubles if both of them are near each other. I suggest using your machine gun and trying to lure one mech deeper to the way you came. But good thing is once you kill a mech, you can just get the health. There's also a power armor and a whole bunch of tanks that spawn. I suggest once again trying to take out the mechs, but use the buildings to kind of hide from your enemies, and it's easier to take up them on one at a time if you can. It's also fun when you line your enemies up in a line and have them shoot each other in the back. But yeah, mostly this is just like cleaning up. The good thing about the Puma is you can activate your null sig and then run into the city and go grab a pickup if you know where one is. Also, it's good to grab those yellow pickups and get like machine guns, or if you're using the Cougar, the auto cannons, because those are probably some of your better things to use against mechs at this time. But once you've killed the 2 mechs, all you have to do is clean up any of the remaining tanks. And don't forget about the 1 power armor. It's kind of can be annoying. But really, though, after you've done that, you've beaten the mission.
That's it. No other signatures.
Captain, get back to the Icarus. The word of Blake is up to something beyond their normal tricks. We walked into this hornet's nest, and I intend that we all walk out. What the hell are they up to on this rock? And where is Alpha?
Mission complete.